What's up, guys? I am taking a little break from working on this cutlass to do hydraulic answers. It's about beer 30, and I am going to give you some hydraulic answers that I have been asked over the last few days. And I'm going to do this on a regular basis because people reach out to me on a regular basis about problems that they're having with their hydraulics. And there's a lot of people out there that will down talk them and just simply be an asshole. I'm not that asshole. I want to know what's going on with your stuff. I want to know how I can help. So my direct contact is down in the description below. And yeah, I'm going to post these videos on a regular basis so that people can actually get some knowledge and learn about how this stuff all works. So, jumping right into it, Joey reached out to me, and I'm not sure about what kind of car he had, which is not really relevant. But he reached out to me, and he said that his solenoids basically got stuck, and the car just lifted, and it lifted uncontrollably. And so, my first question to him was, what his setup was. His setup was a 2-pump, 4-battery setup, and I wanted to know immediately, okay, are we talking 2-pump, 4 batteries, 1 bank, as in 4 batteries going to each pump, as in 4 going to the front and 4 going to the rear? No. What he had was 2 pumps and 2 batteries going to each pump. So I knew right away that was probably the problem. So the problem is when you're running 2 batteries per pump, you can do that on a lighter car, but you can't really do that on a car that's a little bit heavier like these old schools like most of us put them on. With that said, when you only have that much, you have to make 100% sure that those batteries are charged at all times. So the first thing that I did was told them, hey, you need to make sure that you charge these batteries up. And what he said was, and granted, I'm only playing this a little bit by memory on a short video that I'm posting, but what he said is that he charged them, and I wanted to know kind of what he charged them with. But anyway, long story short, I told him to make sure that you charge them with a charger that's going to charge them all the way up, and then once they charge them all the way up, that the charger shut off. You don't want to use these time chargers because a lot of times that's the main issue, is that these batteries just don't get charged all the way. Well, it doesn't matter if you have 4, 6, 8, 12, 55 batteries. It doesn't matter. If you have low batteries, these solenoids have a tendency to lock up. They'll get stuck. They'll raise the car uncontrollably. You'll just have nothing but problems. When you run batteries that are low, you have problems. It's that simple. I don't know how else to say it. So what I told him was make sure you do that. That's the first thing. Second thing, I sent him a diagram which was 4 batteries going to each pump. How you could easily rewire it. Just run 4 batteries to each pump. He'll have a little bit better juice, better hit, better everything, and you run a much less risk of locking up those solenoids. So that's what we did, and I have not heard back from him, but at the same time, a lot of people, once they find their problem, they don't contact me back. It's fine. But anyway, this is my way of giving back to the lowrider community. You reach out to me, and I'm not going to belittle you. I'm going to listen to your problem, and I'm going to try and help you fix it. A lot of people are in this game that think they know what they're talking about, but the truth is they don't, and they're going to immediately start replacing things that don't need to be replaced. So I don't do that. I do process of elimination. I want to know everything there is to know about your setup, and then let's start to narrow it down from there and find out what your real problem is. Okay, there's always a process of elimination with hydraulics. That's just the way that it works. With that said, if you have a problem, by all means, reach out to me. We will figure it out together, and we'll get you back on the road. Make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel, and that way you can see all the different videos that I'm going to be posting of other people's problems. There's nothing wrong with listening to other people's problems and the solutions that came up with in order to get those problems fixed. That's how we learn. So make sure that you like and subscribe, and I'm going to be here for you whenever you need me.